Hello, Coach.
Yeah, good day.
It's a beautiful day to be here, and but before we go ahead, this is the end of the first half of the season, and we're about to kickstart the second half of the season. And you'd have a lot to say about the first half of the season for us in both the cup and the league games.
We've had a better outing at the Cup tournament. We currently sit third position, and just a point in our last game will be enough to secure a spot at the quarterfinal. So we're doing quite okay at the Cup tournament. But when we come back to the league, we've not been at our best. We've not been consistent in terms of performances, and the results are obvious, and that's why we currently sit ninth on the table. But again, in as much as we're currently ninth on the table, we're just 9 points away from the first. And if you look at others in between first and 9 points, some teams on 11 points, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're not that far off. So if you look at the top half of the table, we're just about 5, 6 points, behind the top half. But we've looked at it. We know what our problems were in the first half, and we're hoping that we'll do better in the second half. We have a fuller squad now. We have some players, graduating from the academy to first team football. And in this second half, we believe if we can be consistent with our performances, the results will start coming in. We still see ourselves finishing in the top half of the table.
Well, we can see there are a lot of positive also to be taken from the first half of the season, even though we could have an improved and better performance from that same first half of the season. But now we're going straight into the second half of the season. And what are the things you think would want to change in terms of our style, the selections, the players? Would want to change some things, and this is where you want to say some of these things for us.
Well, not necessarily change. The main problem has been our back line, and if you look at our last 4, 5, 6 games thereabout, we've not had our preferred back line because either Alfred is out sick, David has been sick for almost 4 weeks now, and we've been shuttling here and there, but we've been able to graduate or upgrade Tijani to help in that back line, which definitely will be making his debut tomorrow. And Alfred is back from illness, and he's been awesome at the training session. And if you look at our last cup game, when we had Alfred back, Sheriff back from illness, we, for the first time in a long while, we didn't concede a goal. And that shows that if we have our players back, we would definitely do better in terms of defending. So for this game, it's a good thing we have Sheriff, Alfred, Tijani, Abdullah, Billy available to help us behind. And that's the core area we've been focusing on, and we want to get that part right. And we just know that the moment we're able to stop conceding goals, then I'm sure up front we'll get 1 or 2 goals, and the wins we want will start coming.
And we can understand that a lot of changes in the back and so many inconsistency from the players not being available. And this takes us straight into the game we're going to play against Imperial to begin the second half of the season. And this is a team that just some days ago won us 6-1 away and in their home in Ikene. And this is a big defeat for us as a team for the first time in our history, and we would want to have a kind of reaction in this game. And how would you want us to approach this one?
Well, I don't need to do much because even the players, they felt bad after that huge defeat. And not as if it was a bad performance from us. They were just moments of the game. The last 3 goals we considered just 4 minutes to the final whistle. And we didn't have a good first half. If you look at that game, the second half we came out blasting, got a goal, had an opportunity to even get the second and third goal. We lost the penalty. We had chances in the second half to level up to 3-all, but towards the end of the game, we just didn't finish it the right way, and we considered three goals in the first half from set pieces, and we've worked on that all week. We've been able to fix that. We know what we didn't do right, and I'm sure we'll definitely do better in terms of defending set pieces. And for the game, like I said, the boys are well motivated. This is the second half of the season. We are not looking at it from what has happened in the past game. We're looking at it that we have 9 games to play, 27 points to fight for, and we're trying to get all 27 points.
And everybody will be expecting we come back strong in the second half of the season. But before we go, let's talk about the squad. I mean, we know that some players, like you've rightly mentioned, are getting back, some from injury, some from illness. And how are we looking in terms of the available players for this?
Balogun wouldn't be part of the squad because he got a red card in our last cup game against Valiant. Semiu has some pains, and he has not really trained fully with us, so we're not sure if he's making the match day squad yet. We'd have to wait till tomorrow to confirm that. But aside that, having the likes of Shegun Alfred, Liasu, Sheriff back, Tijani stepping up into the back line, I think we'll be fine. So we have a solid 11 to start, and we're positive that with what we have with our game plan, would definitely come out with a positive result.
I mean, we'll all be looking forward to a positive result, and as we've said, we would look in to get back into the second half of the season strong. And for now, it's a wrap here, and we hope we get the best of results starting from this game, and then we can go on towards the end of the season.
Yeah, thank you.
For now, have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.